Hello to the motorsport world. Someone talk to me, man. So basically, what's going on with Red Bull and Max Verstappen? Because look, they won the championship last year in 2021, but this season is a struggle since testing has been a struggle. Obviously, even though the championship was under controversial circumstances, after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, there was a test straight after that. They didn't do too well. The test in Spain, they didn't do too great. And then the test in what's it called? Bahrain, they did slightly better. So they thought they had the fastest car and they were saying, yeah, we're the fastest, we're the best. But in the first Grand Prix, Max started to experience some problems, like drive shaft problems, D-rates problems, engine problems. So what's going on with the Red Bull? Is it designed properly or is it like they designed it too soft or they didn't put enough time in it? Or maybe them fighting for the championship last year has really, really hurt them and they haven't got their wits together. But to me personally, yeah, most of the drivers are struggling to drive that car, this 2021 car. But Max is really struggling to drive the car. He even said it yesterday, all of Australia, he didn't have no good practice sessions and he started second. But towards the end of the race, he retired with hydraulic problems. But in the beginning of the race here, in the early laps here, him chasing Leclerc, he was about 2 seconds behind Leclerc, but he locked up his tires. When he locked up his tires, he fell about 8 seconds. Within 2 laps, he lost another like 6 seconds. So he's not understanding the way he's driving the car, and them lockups are affecting the car. The car is more like a computer now. So it's the way you navigate it and then the way you use it on the track. And I don't think Max has done his research. Like I don't really think like he's done his research. So is a problem where Red Bull is gonna struggle this season because the gearbox has been homologated to 2026 and the engine as well. Unless they make certain changes throughout the season, it's gonna be very difficult for them. To me, the way Max is driving the car, he's helping those problems occur to his car. Because you're right behind the Ferrari, you're taking in the dirty air, you're locking up your tires. It's gonna cause a hydraulic problem, steering problems, because he's got power steering. So he didn't do his research in it. So my problem is Max hasn't done his research. He hasn't really studied the car, yeah, and understood the car and how to drive the car. He's just using his driving talent to try and get to the front. And he doesn't know maybe what, let me fall about 3-4 seconds behind Leclerc and see if I can, do my own pace and let's see if something can help me, a safety car or anything. He's just using raw pace to get to the Ferrari, and him chasing Ferrari is hurting him. That's the problem. So he's not understanding that chasing the Ferrari, which is very fast this season, is gonna hurt the Red Bull because the Red Bull doesn't have the same mechanics or same speed. So they're gonna struggle. So all I'm saying is Max needs to do his research here, and karma's real still. Karma is very, very real. What happened in Abu Dhabi last year with the championship between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton is really, really affecting him because he has to defend the championship and he's realizing that Formula One is not as easy as he thinks. You can't just win championships just like that. The work and the effort that goes into it. Last year, he was really lucky that he had a fast car during the middle of the season, the start and the middle of the season. And coming towards the climax here, he was able to make a couple of maneuvers. But really and truly, this season, the cars are different. You know what I mean? Different controls, different way to drive them, different way to get it to the end of the race. That's what Max is not understanding at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So, him stuck in the hot air of Leclerc did not help his car, and the engine smoking. Australia is a hot track as well. We've seen in previous years that engines blow up and other things like that. So I feel like Max is going to do his research on more how to drive that car, or his championship charge is not. He's not gonna beat Leclerc many races because Ferrari is very, very fast as well. You know what I'm saying? Unless he steps up an extra gear and finds some performance somewhere, there's no way he's just gonna run ragged on the Ferrari. And all them bullying tactics that he was trying with Lewis Hamilton last year against Mercedes, they can't do it to Ferrari. And even his safety car tactics has been rescinded. Yeah, they're saying that you can't really pull up alongside a driver no more once the safety car goes in. You have to stay behind You can go to the side, but you have to stay at least one car length behind, and not just pull up right alongside, because he done it 3 Grand Prix in a row. He done it in Abu Dhabi, he done it in Bahrain, and he done it in Saudi Arabia. And thank you, Julian Palmer, for pulling him up for that. You know what I'm saying? So just a little thought, just a little bit of thoughts I'm having about Max Verstappen. So I hope you like the video. If you like it, please subscribe, and share the video, comment as well if you would like to, what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Max go do his research and look forward, and karma's real as well.